And you posted that on social media. That's your main question. When was the biopsy done? That will give us the information that we need. Do you think because President Biden is no longer president anymore, he's not serving in public office, do you think we will get that information? And do you think the American people deserve that information?
I don't know that we would get that. I'd love for the President Biden to come out and say this is when my biopsy was done. It would allay all the suspicions. There wouldn't be any of the conspiracy theories going on. But this administration, good Lord, I think even the press correspondent for Jill Biden talked about the lack of transparency from that administration. Why would he not just put that information out and say, look, this is when it was done. Let's actually give a show of some transparency from that administration.
Do you have any other questions about this situation, about the Biden administration, and this type of diagnosis?
Well, his diagnosis and his treatment, he's in his personal life right now. I don't have any questions about that. Hopefully, he's surrounded himself with very good and competent doctors. I'd like to know, number one, when's the biopsy's done? And number two, why wasn't this evaluated further when he was running for the presidency of the United States? I think that's a real blemish across the administration and possibly the White House doctors. Why weren't they giving a full, unabridged account of the president's health for the American people? Moving forward, President Trump went through a full physical. Everything was determined to be okay. I think the American people need to have trust. They need to have reliability and a responsible report about the man who's going to be leading the country moving forward. There's just so much distrust now because of the lack of transparency from the last administration. I think this would be a step forward to try to push transparency again if we knew some more facts about what the former president's diagnosis, when it happened, and what prompted its investigation.
And do you think those doctors who were doing the physical and the tests on President Biden while he was president, do you think they need to answer any questions right now?
Well, I think it's also a question within medicine itself. I think there are physicians who are derelict in their duty that are not doing prostate examinations. That's really a medical question. So the real question is, did the doctor offer the test? If he did the president refuse? If he did not offer it, why did he not offer it? Especially really in light, again, I went back and say I don't normally do this over 75 in the absence of symptoms. If he didn't, why didn't he? So, I think those are fair questions and they should be answered.